Hello everyone. In this episode, we are going to discuss why the Storybird method is very effective in an elementary classroom. We will also provide you with some practical tips for implementing this method in your own classroom. So let's dive in. The Storybird method is particularly effective in elementary classrooms because it caters to visual and interactive learning styles, which are common among young learners. This method allows students to engage with new vocabulary and concepts in a fun and memorable way. By using vivid illustrations and interactive activities, the Storybird method can help elementary students develop a deeper understanding of the target language and skills. Additionally, this method encourages creativity and critical thinking, which are essential skills for young learners. Overall, the Storybird method is a versatile and engaging approach that can help elementary teachers create a positive and effective learning environment for their students. Now let's look at how to use the Storybird method in the classroom. Firstly, write illustrated stories online using Storybird. There are many great stories available on the website, and you can use them as a starting point for your lessons. Choose a story that is appropriate for the age and level of your students. Once you have found a suitable story, read it to your students and discuss the vocabulary and grammar used. You can also ask students to illustrate their favorite parts of the story. Secondly, incorporate student input to make the activity more engaging and interactive. For example, you could ask students to contribute their own ideas for the story or to add dialogue to the illustrations. This will help students feel more ownership over their learning and will encourage them to be active participants in the lesson. To do this effectively, it is important to create a safe and supportive learning environment where students feel comfortable sharing their ideas and making mistakes. Thirdly, use colorful, tactile materials or visual aids to reinforce concepts and make learning more memorable. For example, you could use flashcards, puppets, or realia to help students visualize new vocabulary. You could also use a whiteboard or projector to display the story and its illustrations. It is important to use a variety of resources to cater to different learning styles and to keep students engaged. And fourthly, provide opportunities for students to reflect on their learning and share their work with their peers. This could involve having students write about their experience using the target language or having them perform the story for the class. This will help students consolidate their learning and will allow them to receive feedback from their teachers and classmates. Finally, it's important to modify the approach as needed to suit diverse learners, including those who need additional support or enrichment. For example, you could provide students with sentence starters or visual aids to help them write their reflections. You could also challenge advanced students to create their own stories using the target language. By differentiating instruction, you can ensure that all students are able to access the learning and reach their full potential. In conclusion, the Storybird method is a highly effective approach for teaching young learners due to its engaging and interactive nature. By following the steps outlined in this lesson, educators can create a fun and effective learning environment for their students. Remember to choose appropriate stories, incorporate student input, use visual aids, and provide opportunities for reflection and sharing. By implementing these strategies, teachers can help their young learners develop a deeper understanding of the target language and skills while fostering their creativity and critical thinking abilities. Now it's time for you to try the Storybird method in your own classroom. We hope that you and your students have fun learning and exploring with this method. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to share them below. We would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and we wish you the best of luck in your teaching journey. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it, and subscribe.